to WNEM TV5's Fast Break Friday Preview Show.
Hey everyone, and welcome to WNEM's Fast Break Friday Preview Show. We're in the final full month of the regular season for both boys and girls basketball. And those teams, they're continuing to make a push for conference title.
And man, those battles, it could all come down to one game. That includes our WNEM Game of the Week featuring Fenton taking on Linden in girls basketball, where the winner will have full control of the Flint Metro League Stripes division.
We'll kick off the show by focusing on the Tigers. Fenton enters this Flint Metro League Stripes division showdown with a 10-6 overall record while being 7-1 in conference play. The Tigers have won 5 of their last 7 games and want some revenge for their January 9th loss against the Eagles by just 3 points. With only 2 conference games remaining, tomorrow's matchup could decide who takes the Stripes division. The Tigers have lost their last 11 games against the Eagles, but this squad is looking to change that and continue to have success.
Our success has happened because kids have put in the time. They were here all summer, they lifted all summer, and they come to practice and they work hard.
I think our dedication to each other and to basketball has really led to the success in our team. And I'm just really proud of everyone because we all have goals and we come together and we work really great as a team.
Over to Linden, who enters this matchup with a 10-3 overall record while being 7-1 in conference play. The Eagles have been on a roll lately, and as they've won the 7 of their last 8 games, and it all started with a win over Fenton. A Linden win on Friday would guarantee a division title as well as clinching the 1 seat in the conference tournament. After sharing the division title last season, Linden wants to be alone on top this time around.
I think it really just solidify what we can do. You know, last year we tied with Flushing at the end of the year, and we got the 1 seed kind of by default based on our schedule, and we want to win it outright this year and just show that last year wasn't a fluke. Like, we're here to stay.
It would be so amazing, especially to win it by beating Fenton and just really securing that #1 spot. It's going to be a very tough game. They have a lot of ball pressure, but if we keep it cool, we'll be good.
So let's take a little bit of a closer look at the battle between Fenton and Linden throughout the years. Last season, the Eagles were able to sweep the Tigers on their way to sharing the Stripes division at 9-1.
And it's been some time since Fenton has beaten Linden, like you mentioned. The Eagles are an 11-game winning streak over their rival dating back to 2021. But before that, the Tigers would have a 13-game winning streak from 2015 to 2021. Will Linden continue their run, or will Fenton get over the Eagles and be 1 step closer to winning the Stripes division?
Kind of ironic how it's gone back and forth like that. Big-time streaks.
I say, it's a one-way streak goes one way, one goes the other. So we'll see if Fenton does get the win and see if they get a streak going of their own.
I was just going to say, if they get 1, look out, they might get 12 more. You never know. Well, now our game of the week is just one of double-digit games that we're planning on getting to tomorrow night. Let's stay in girls' hoops as we go to the Tri-Valley Conference Red with John Glenn taking on Elma. The Bobcats come into this game with a 10-5 record and 4-3 in the TVC, while the Panthers enter at 10-4 and 6-2 in conference play. These two teams have met up earlier this season, back in December, and that's when Alma would get a W. The Panthers have taken the last 8 games over the Bobcats, going back to 2022. This is a big game in the TVC with both teams trying to stay in reach of Frankenmuth to compete for a conference title.
Now to boys basketball, where we will go to the Saginaw Valley League North with Dow hosting Mount Pleasant. The Oilers are 13-4 on the season and 6-1 in the conference. The Chargers are 10-6 overall and 4-3 in the SVL. In the first meeting between Mount Pleasant and Dow this season back in December, just before Christmas break, the Oilers would get the win in a low-scoring game, 32-24. Last season, these two programs met 3 times, with each game being decided by less than 7 points. While they split the regular season, the Oilers would end the Chargers season in the opening round of districts in a tight 41-39 win. Can Dow repeat last season and split the series again, or will Mount Pleasant get 1 step closer to setting up a massive matchup at the top of the SVL North next Friday against Heritage?
Let's transition back to the TVC in the blue division now as Carleton goes on the road to face Nouvelle Catholic Central. The Cavaliers are 8-8 overall this season, but are 5-2 in conference play. On the flip side, the Panthers come in at 10-7 and 4-2 in the TVC. Carleton and Nouvelle's first meeting this season happened in December, with Nouvelle getting the win 58-49, extending their winning streak over the Cavs to 5. Both teams are in need of a win to stay in the hunt for the TVC title behind Michigan Lutheran Seminary, who Carleton has next Friday.
Other games we have on our schedule tomorrow include in girls basketball, Ithaca at Hemlock. Unbeaten Goodrich is home against Lake Fenton. Powers Catholic taking on Grand Blanc, and Midland High facing Bay City Western. And in boys basketball, Swartz Creek travels to face Flushing. Freeland welcomes Garber, and undefeated Frankenmuth face Swan Valley.
It's one of my favorite times of the year, Cole, because it's times when these games mean something. You know, we talked about our game of the week, but a lot of those other games, there's a lot up for grabs with these conferences.
I say even those littler games right now mean a lot, because like I just mentioned, we mentioned a couple of those games. Next week we have games that could decide the conference titles as well. So every little game matters right now, and it could mean in a couple of weeks you'll be playing for a conference championship, or even more, getting a higher seed in the playoffs coming up here. So a lot going on here in boys basketball right now, and other sports around the area as well. So can't wait to see what's going to come up here in the next couple of weeks here as we set up for the playoffs.
Yep. Teams will certainly make their climb to the top. It'll be fun to see who ultimately gets the job done. We'll have those games plus a few others, 13 if we get to every game, and if every game happens tomorrow night.
Along with double-digit games we plan on having, we'll have our play of the night and the 3 finals for next Friday's game of the week.
Should be a fun one. Well, that'll do it for our preview show. For Cole Martins, I'm Mark Pearson. Thanks for watching. We'll see you all tomorrow night for another edition of Fast Break Friday.